People who like to be alone have these 10 special personality traits. There are people who like being alone, maybe even love it. They don't prefer to stay with other people for a number of reasons. Some people thrive on being around others and being in the spotlight, while some find peace and happiness in serenity. There are also some misconceptions and stereotypes related to people who prefer to spend their time alone. People often give labels such as shyness, a lack of confidence, or an inability to handle confrontation are incorrectly put on those who prefer to be alone. Being alone doesn't mean you are lonely. There is a great difference between being alone and being lonely. A loner, or sometimes they are called introverts, will always prefer being alone, but they will never feel lonely. People who like to be alone possess a great deal of strength, confidence, and understanding of themselves. They know their path, what they want in life, assume responsibility over their lives and not relying with the help of others. They aren't willing to waste time on anything that doesn't serve their higher purpose. People who prefer to be alone have these 10 unique personality traits. 1. They are high in self-awareness. Spending time in quiet gives them the opportunity to develop a great sense of personal insight. Fooling around is not an option, which gives them the right amount of time for the realization to their personal strengths and weaknesses, and can tailor their goals accordingly. When they make a mistake, they can set aside some thinking time and identify the root cause. This can avoid committing the same mistake twice. 2. They possess extraordinary emotional strength. Having the right amount of time reflecting on their own thoughts and feelings, people who like to spend time alone develop a high level of emotional intelligence, which enables to identify and understand their emotions. Our emotional intelligence affects the quality of our lives because it influences our behavior and relationships. A high EQ helps individuals to communicate better, reduce their anxiety and stress, diffuse conflicts, improve relationships, empathize with others, and effectively overcome life's challenges. This gives them the ability to deal with their feelings, managing their emotions in even the most trying of situations, which provide a sense of peace about them that others tend to respect. 3. They're extremely loyal. Loyalty is a critically important ingredient in both our business and our personal lives. They don't have a wide circle of friends and often not hopping from club to club, avoiding too many people. They instead seek out meaningful and trustworthy friends who they feel comfortable to welcome into their space and share details of their life with. Having a friend like this is a guarantee that this person will be there for you through thick and thin. 4. They love to listen. People often get pleasure from speaking about themselves, but if they always speak about their achievements or their problems, people will get fed up with their egocentricity and would avoid them. People who prefer to be alone don't feel the need to tell everyone in their life story at every opportunity, because they can act as their own source of validation. This gives them the ability to listen to others without interrupting or passing judgment. People who prefer to spend time alone remain open-minded most of the time, and are happy to consider alternative perspectives. They are empathetic friends who are willing to lend support when someone they love is going through a crisis. 5. They are brave. When you establish bravery, you begin to better your personal life. Building bravery will help you take risks to a sunnier future that you commonly would not take. Courage is a highly prized virtue, and many famous and respected people have spoken or written about it over the years. Those who spend time alone are accustomed to confronting their personal fears and weaknesses head-on, which takes a considerable amount of inner strength. Courage is not the absence of fear. People who prefer to be alone do feel fear, but they are able to manage and overcome their fear so that it does not stop them taking action. 6. They are open-minded. Open-mindedness helps you to learn and grow, strengthening your belief in yourself. There is an honesty that comes with an open mind, because being open-minded means admitting that you aren't all-knowing. Those that enjoy spending time alone don't close themselves off from the world around them. They just focus on the positive in order to maintain a positive mindset, and in the stress-filled and fast-paced world we live in, solitude is often the best place where one can focus on their own intentions. 7. They have a strong moral compass. Every person have the foundation for building a strong moral compass, and there are many benefits to having this. It gives people a sense of integrity, which is a tool for having a sense of self-worth and self-confidence. However, those who prefer to spend time alone often have a very clear idea of what they consider to be right and wrong in life. They understand their own feelings, and knowing what makes them feel better or feel worse, they are able to genuinely think through and understand any situation that they find themselves in. They have a sense of self-confidence that is not dependent on the outside world but an internal feeling. 8. They are forgiving. Betrayal, aggression, and just plain people can hurt us in a million ways, and forgiveness isn't always easy. Forgiveness can be a challenge for several reasons. Forgiveness can also be difficult when the person who wronged us doesn't seem to deserve our forgiveness. While this feeling is completely understandable, it's vital to remember that forgiveness allows us to let go of a connection we have to those who have wronged us and move forward, with or without them. People who spend a lot of time alone are natural psychologists who hold a high degree of insight into the human condition. In return, they are quicker than most to forgive everyday human errors. This doesn't mean that they are willing to let others abuse them, simply that they take a realistic view of human nature. 9. They exercise strong boundaries. A life without limits means rarely saying no and considering everyone else's feelings before your own. People who spend a lot of time alone have their own set of rules and regulations. They don't violate the rules, and they don't let anyone to do so. You'll realize that they have strong and healthy boundaries, and they exercise their right to communicate these in a really healthy and clear manner. You might even call them an old soul. 10. They understand the value of time. Not all uses of time are equal, and this simple truth can make a big difference in life. Whether you want more wealth, more friendship, more freedom, or more impact, it all comes down to how you spend and value your time. People who spend time alone understand and appreciate its value. They put a high priority on making that time available in order for them to function at their highest level. As an outcome, they have a good time management skills, and refuse to waste other people's time holding grudges, feeling envious of others, and pouring effort into unfruitful projects or arguments. If you are happy to spend plenty of time alone, you are a strong, courageous, unique individual with the capacity to form deep and meaningful relationships with others that can last a lifetime. Do you often spend time being alone? Do you have any of these traits? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and hit that bell button to continually get updates from our channel.